I'd see the flickering glow moving in patterns that seemed almost like messages. One evening, I followed the light into the forest. I took my flashlight, heart hammering in my chest, every snap of a twig making me jump. The glow led me to a small clearing where I found a stone altar, ancient and moss-covered. Candles burned around it, though no one was there. I returned home shaken. Who would do this in a forest so far from town? And why? Sleep eluded me that night, my mind replaying the image of the altar over and over. Karen called the next day, her voice bright but tinged with curiosity. "So, how's Millstone? Found any inspiration yet?" I hesitated. "Something's off," I admitted. "There's a forest behind the cottage, and I've seen lights at night. There's this altar." I trailed off. "You should be careful," she said, her tone sudden serious. "Millstone has a lot of old families, old grudges. People talk about things happening in the woods, disappearances." I laughed nervously. "Disappearances? Don't laugh. I'm serious, Elias. People vanish, sometimes for months, sometimes forever. Some say the forest has its own rules." I dismissed her warnings as superstition, but deep down, a seed of fear took root. The days grew colder, the shadows longer. I started seeing shapes in the forest, fleeting glimpses of movement that vanished the moment I blinked. The town itself seemed oddly quiet, almost too clean, as though everyone had agreed on an unspoken rule. Never speak of what happens in the woods. One morning I went into Millstone proper to buy groceries. The cashier at the general store, a woman named Marlene, smiled faintly as I approached. "You're new," she said. "Just moved in," I replied. She nodded slowly. "The woods are beautiful this time of year, but you'll want to stay close to the road at night." I frowned. "Why?" Marlene hesitated, glancing at the doorway as though someone might overhear. "People don't always come back from the pines. Some say they hear voices calling, and if you answer, you won't return the same." I forced a smile and bought my groceries, though her words lingered. That night, the lights appeared again. This time, I didn't go to the clearing. Instead, I stayed on the porch, notebook in hand, trying to convince myself it was all imagination. But then I heard it, a whisper, faint and almost melodic, calling my name. "Elias,